kitchen herb is long pepper and black pepper. Both these are commonly used in culinary spice, and because of the actions, tremendous actions, it is useful in traditional system of medicine also, used for various treatments also. So in Sanskrit, long pepper is known as pippali and black pepper is known as marich. Pippali, that is long pepper, is considered as a prime rejuvenatory drug in Ayurvedic system, as it is useful in various disorders, especially in the treatment of respiratory tract disorders also. So we will see how the word pippali and maricha is derived in Sanskrit. Pippali, piparti, palayati purusham, pureti chakshinan dhatuniti. That it means pippali increases the depleted dhatus, that is the tissues, and acts as a rasayana, that is it acts as a rejuvenated drug also. So piparti, the word pipa is derived from the pippali. The maricha briyante jantuvo anena iti jantugna ityartha, that it means it is a efficacious drug for, or it acts as an anthelmintic drug, that is known as maricha. We will see what are the regional names. Pippali in Hindi it is called as pippali, maricha that is black pepper in Hindi it is called as kali mirch. In English, long pepper and kali mirch, that is marich, is known as a black pepper. In Gujarati, piper or peeper or black pepper is known as a kala mari. In Latin, name of long pepper is known as piper longum, whereas black pepper is known as a piper nigrum, both belonging to the same family, that is Piperaceae family. So this is about the regional names. Now we see what are the important or the interesting synonyms of both these drugs. For long pepper is known as a Krishna. On ripening fruit of pippali, long pepper is red in color, but it turns to black once it gets dried. So at that last stage, that is when dried, it looks like a black color. Shaundi. Shaundi means the fruits are attached to the hard fleshy, which resembles as an elephant trunk. Though the pippali fruit looks like an elephant trunk, we can say in simple way. Ushna, that is pippali has a pungent taste. If consumed, causes burning sensation over the tongue. If we used in excess quantity, it causes a burning sensation. That's why it is called as a ushna. Kana, fruits are having the small berry-like structures over the fruit. So these are few interesting synonyms of long pepper. We'll see the synonyms of black pepper, that is that maricha. Shiro frunta, that is fruit have a minute cap-like structure over the top. Tikshnam, it is also called, having a sharp qualities. Veeram, it is having a strong potency. Kolakam, that is it commonly stored in ports, which is used to export. So these are few interesting synonyms of these two spices, we can say. Next we'll see what is a habit. Habit, both are climbers, both looks a climber. And varieties also explained in our class 6, that is long pepper, which is types are explained in Rajnigandu. He says that there are 4 types of pippali, that is long pepper: pippali, gaja pippali, simhali pippali and vanadi pippali. Whereas the same Rajnigandukara says 2 types of black pepper, that is maricha and shweta maricha. These all are having the similar properties but little bit in the different indications also. So next we'll see what are the indications or the properties of these two common spices. The taste is pippali and maricha, that is long pepper and black pepper, both are pungent in taste, having the sharp light quality, but the pippali is having the unctuous in nature. And pippali is anushna. Anushna means which is not so much hot, not so cold in nature, whereas maricha, that is long pepper, black pepper, is hot in nature, and pippali, that is long pepper, is sweet in post-digestive effect, whereas black pepper is pungent in post-digestive effect, and both these alleviates the kapha and vata dosha. So we can implement these two diseases in various diseases, that is the dose will be, long pepper dose will be 5 to 10 grams, churna, that is powder form, and black pepper we can use it 500 mg to 1 gram, that is having a hot in potency, that's why the dose is little in nature. Next we'll see what are the indications of these two common medicines, that is Agnimandya, that is weak digestive fire. In that condition we can implement these drugs, as it increases the digestive fire, helps for the digestion, proper digestion. Svara, Shwasahara, it is a good remedy for asthma also. Kasahara, good in cough. Jwarahara, useful in fever also. Pramehagna, it is a beneficial in diabetes. Shulanashaka, relieves a pain also. And last one is it acts as a crimigna, that is vermicidal. Next we'll see what are the chemical composition present in the long pepper and black pepper. Long pepper fruit yields piperine, pipernonalin, whereas black pepper contains alkaloid, volatile oil, pungent resin, piperidine and starch. These are the important chemical composition present in these two spices. Next we'll see what are the pharmacological actions exhibited by these two drugs, that is both are acts as an appetizer, both acts as a digestant, both are carminative, both are stomachic, both are vermifuge also. But the aphrodisiac and diuretic activity is exhibited by the only one drug, that is long pepper. So as mentioned earlier, the types or the varieties of pippali, that is long pepper, there are 4 varieties. Among them one is Gajapippali. So this is fresh plant of Gajapippali. The fruits of this plant are looks like pippali only, but they are longer in length that of the long pepper. So this is Gajapippali, which is also used for a medicinal purpose. So we can see the long pepper, that is pippali, in Sanskrit we call it as, that belonging to the family Piperaceae family. So in Ayurveda there is one famous formulation is there containing 3 ingredients, pippali, marich and shunthi. This is known as pippali and these are known as maricha, that is black pepper, belonging to the same family, that is Piperaceae family. And that Trikatu Churna is known by the name, containing 3 ingredients, that is marich, pippali and shunthi. Shunthi is known as dry ginger. This formulation is used in almost all disorders, that too especially in respiratory tract disorders. In that condition we can implement this famous formulation. So now we will see the action on respiratory system and other system also. So in Ayurveda, our Acharya Charaka says that pippali is one of the best rejuvenated drug. He mentioned the one method for consumption and it called the procedure is Vardhaman Pippali Rasayan. He says in this procedure, he says one first day 10 pippali fruits, that is long pepper fruits, are given with milk to the patient, and from second day to 10th day, every day 10 fruits are increased. So on 10th day the 100 pippali fruits are given, and from 11th day gradually decreasing the number of pippalis, that is on 19th day it comes to 10 pippalis only. So the increasing and gradually decreasing, this procedure is known as Vardhaman Pippali, and which is useful in the diseases like respiratory disorders also. It helps for nourishment also, longevity also, and sustains the age and promotes the intellect and gives or strengthens the immune system also. So in this procedure, he says after taking the Vardhaman Pippali Rasayan, one should take the Shashtika rice, that is the rice which is harvested in 60 days with the ghee. So this is the diet which is followed after consuming the Vardhaman Pippali Rasayan. So this is the total of 1000 pippali fruits therapy, that is Vardhaman Pippali Rasayan. So next we will see, because of its pungent and bitter onctus nature, it helps to liquefy the kapha which is accumulated in the respiratory system. It removes the obstruction in the tract, which also helps to strengthen the tract, especially in dry cough. So in such condition we can give pippali powder, that is long pepper powder, old jaggery and oil, which is to be given in dry cough. In wet cough, it is pippali powder or the long pepper powder is given with the honey, which is effectively remedy. So these are few formulations of the respiratory system we can use or we can implement the long pepper. So next we will see, because of its properties only, that is pungent taste and hot potency, it clears obstruction in the respiratory tract, also helps to liquefy the kapha, hence useful in remedy in the cough, asthma. With this condition, black pepper powder is given with honey. So these are few formulations of black pepper. One formulation is there, that is Sitopaladi Churna, in which pippali is one of the important ingredient which is indicated in Kshayajakasa. So in asthma also, that is long pepper powder is mixed with the ghee and honey is beneficial. So one formulation is available, that is Pippaladi Avaleha, which is effective in asthma. In fever also, that is Visham Jwara, pippali long pepper is processed with the grita, ghee is beneficial. That is a Vishama Jwara, intermittent fever. In that condition also, the long pepper powder is given with the ghee. So in Jeerna Jwara is a chronic fever. In that condition there will be anorexia, indigestion. So in that condition, to remove the anorexia, indigestion, Pippali processed with milk is useful. In rheumatoid arthritis also, Pippali decoction is a good remedy which helps for digestion of the undigested material in the body. So black pepper powder is considered as a best carminative drug, as it kindles the digestion also and also helps for the digestive fire and proper digestion of the food also. So these are few important indications or implementations we can make with these two spices. In Ayurveda, our Acharya says the contraindications of three substances, or in excess quantity one should not take these three substances. What are those? That is Pippali, long pepper, Kshara. Kshara is known as alkali and Lavana, that is salt. All these three ingredients should not be taken in excess quantity. If taken in excess quantity, it may causes or worsens the condition of a person. If Pippali is used in proper dose or at a proper stage of the disease, then it is very beneficial. Otherwise, if it used in excessive or regularly, then it deteriorates or worsens the condition. And if used regularly, it causes the accumulation of doshas in the body, which aggravates the kapha and pitta dosha in the body, leading to the many disorders. So these are three contraindications of these three. And formulations, we'll see last one is, that is Pippali Grita, Pippali Kvata, Pippali Paka, Pippali Mula Dikwata, Marichadi Churna, Marichadi Kvata, Marichadi Grita. These are important formulations. So we can conclude that these two are the important spices, along with we can use it in a multiple disease also, especially respiratory disorders.